Draken, and this is the DrakenWerks. And today, DatNerd is going to take us around on a tour of the central city on the server. So he's going to take the newbies around. That's myself, that's also RatDog and Neon Ghost. And before we start, I also want to give a big shout out to RatDog as well, because my audio mucked up on this one last week when we took the tour. So he was able to come by and help us out by providing some fresh audio for us to work this with.
Hello everyone, welcome to Unorthoblocks 1. This is Season 1. And it's the second episode for 3 of you, and it's probably the second episode. Actually, wait, no. Okay, you're dying. That's cool. Hello, welcome to the World Tour, and I'm very excited to have you here. So with us here, we have Draken28, new member.
Okay.
Hey guys. Hey, you alright?
Alright, I want to make cue applause. There we go. Alright. We got the Neon Ghost, new member.
Hey. Hey.
Woo! Okay. We got RatDog42, new member.
Yay.
Okay. And with us we have some old members. We got Toby.
Yay.
I think you mean the superior Toby.
Okay. We have Toby.
I think you mean superior Toby.
Yeah.
We got Mighty Eye.
Hello.
I think you mean superior Mighty High.
I think you believe the
only.
mightiest of highs. And we have myself, Data, also known as. All right. Okay. Okay. So now we're starting a world tour. Okay. Here we have a temporary map wall that will soon be moved to elsewhere. We have 3 people who made banners, and more people will make banners hopefully. Looking at that one. Are you just gonna keep switching your head whenever I look at you? So right now we are at the green marker because that's how the game works, and this is the true recording studio, and that is all I'd like to say. Okay, so we come out over here. Someone's running off already. That's fine. If we come up over here for the new members, we have 3 beautiful mules, and all of them are mules. Alright, so these here are gifts from my horses to you. And
Thank you.
Here are some saddles. And now you have to decide which horse is yours. I didn't really think of a challenge for this, so if anybody has some ideas. Oh, okay, I guess Draken's already chosen his horse. I mean mule. So, welcome to capitalism, everybody.
Welcome to the
this
Wild
here-
West.
This here is our shopping district. Over here we have a stone shop that has since been not stoning. Wait, that's wrong. Not been selling stone. That's the right wording.
We're gonna tear it down, and then anybody can feel free to, use the space around here.
Over here we have Edge's Mending Shop, where you can buy mending books for a cheap price. And also, please give him redstone, because that redstone will eventually funnel down to me. If we come over here, we have, I think this is
This is my blacksmith.
Toby's
I don't know why
blacksmith.
Quartz is doing propaganda around here, but that's.
Toby, let's confuse everyone. Put my head on it.
Propaganda is illegal. We call it advertisement.
And now, if we come right over here, we have a gambling shop over here. So if you ever want to lose your life savings, this is the place to go.
Does this thing still work?
I have no idea. I've never
This
actually
thing
used it before.
Open for?
Don't forget about what's directly above it, nerd.
I thought you shut it down.
Oh, right.
because
Yes.
it wasn't
Okay.
Actually,
I don't know.
working
It's
properly.
forges. I don't know. Over here, you can buy some bones from Deadly Remington, also known as Demi, also known as a hardcore player. Over here, we have Graze Gold Shop, gold mine thing, so you can buy gold here. You can also buy it straight from the pigment farm that we will show maybe. Over here, we have Demi's Quartz Shop. Over here, we have a plot of land that I claimed in the first week of server and have yet to do anything with. Over here, we have... That is very typical of me, yeah. Over here, we have a prismarine shop, so if you ever want to buy sea lanterns, you can do that over here.
I'm gonna set up my own shop soon as well.
Over here, we have a food shop. Look at it. It has some great reviews. Grade E meat. Grade E food. So you can buy food for 1 diamond.
Right, 24
Okay.
steak for a diamond. Come on.
Hey, it's grade E. That's not even on the letter scale.
E for expensive.
E for excellent and
But it
expensive.
doesn't say organic on it. It just says steak. You could have at least named it organic steak.
Alright, you want me to do that right now? I'm in the middle of a world tour, Mikey. Alright, if we come over here, we have Terracotta, where you can buy lots of bricks and clay and things. Over here, we have the Graze Magnificent Marbles, where you can buy Magnificent Marbles. You can buy some Instant Health 3 potions here, if you really wanted to. Over here, we have an Iron Shop, where you can buy iron for 2 stacks at a diamond. Over here, we got a String Shop, where you can buy string. I don't know what the price is. Over here, we have another workshop that is a very Toby-esque style for both Tobys. If we come over here, we have the Hitman for Hire shop. Please don't use this against me. That's it. Over here, we have the Sugarcane Shack. That sugar is spelled wrong here. On the right one.
That's so intentional. That's intentional.
Over here, we have one of our 500 rocket shops. Over here, we have
Rocket shop, right?
Over here, we have Loon's Trident Shop, where you can buy tridents at a price at 20 diamonds. Apparently, that's okay. This is how you know that I don't contribute to the server economy. If you come over here, we have the Cakery by Edge, where you can buy cakes. Over here, we have the Greenhouse, where you can buy dyes and flowers. Over here, I guess I might be going a little bit fast. Here we have Milky Moo, and basically you can pay to use the cow. I don't actually know where you pay, but...
There's a better place to pay to use a cow, and that's on the Flying Teacup.
Oh yeah, that's on the Flying Teacup, but that's inaccessible to horses. It might be the cow that was stuck over there. I don't know.
That's my cow. I thought it was.
Oh, that's your cow.
Yeah, I originally planned to come back for him, but apparently not now. Not that I need him anymore. That was like early game. I think there's probably another one over there somewhere as well.
Probably. Your cow's the anti-raid method.
It's fine.
Okay. Over here we have Coral by Bait, where you can buy coral. Over here we have a Totem Shop by Forge, where you can buy totems. Over here we have a dirt block. That is it. Over here we have a slime shop where you can buy slime.
even buy dirt here, which is really
No, you can't buy dirt. All it is just a giant indicator for this ender chest here. Forge 1 is Forge gone. Over here we have the coal mole where you can buy coal. Over here we have this doesn't exist.
This is the best recording studio on the server.
This is the best recording studio.
In case you ever needed to get to the Nether, you can go up the stairway there. Here, made by Toby, one of the Tobys.
Toby Chom.
Okay. Over here is you can buy a Grey OZU from Grey, if you want to. So if you ever want to grab a favor from somebody, you can pay for it. That sounds kind of strange. Never mind. Okay, I take that back.
You can buy one just for the appreciation of what it is.
The mall.
The underground.
Oh.
Didn't you make the mall, Mighty?
We don't call them malls in this country. That's why.
What do you call them?
We call them shopping centers.
That's so many syllables.
Yeah, but it's
Americans are lazy. We get it.
It makes it funnier to say.
When I hear mole, I think of like an undercover agent, like that kind of mole.
You think of this guy? Mole?
Or like a mole that digs things.
The guy with the double lightsabers?
That's a mole.
That one, yeah.
So this here is our underground. This here is our underground shopping center of shopping centers, which has no more syllables. That is the official name. And you can buy a variety of goods and services from here. I'm not going to show off everything though, because there's a lot. And there's also more room to expand.
It was a way to expand the shopping district.
Oh wait, this is a bookshop over here, and this here is a honey shop by Edge.
You also missed mine and Nano's shop, but that doesn't matter because Nano doesn't.
Oh right, the Aesthetic Emporium is behind this here. So if you want to come around the right here, so this here is the back of the Aesthetic Emporium where you can pay people to build for you.
Say it.
Aesthetic?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
Is that actually a shop?
My tongue won't let me say that.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was just a build connected to Toby's thing.
So if we come into here, we're gonna be reaching into Toby-san's spawn area.
This was my first base, and the house with glasses and a mouth up there was my main house, and then I just wanted to build like a city type thing, but I never finished it. This actually used to look a lot different, and then I terraformed it, and I'm actually pretty proud of how it turned out, because I've never terraformed before. It was flat.
It looks real nice.
It does look good.
And if we look over here, we have Eagle and Anvil. So
The
this here
biggest and
is
most beautiful tower on the server.
Definitely the biggest tower on the server.
definitely the biggest one.
Definitely.
Yeah,
don't
definitely the biggest.
Don't look behind you guys.
Oh, watch out, there's a skeleton.
Fine, I'll go fight some Mano and
Yarge! Did I even hit it? No, there you go.
Alright, there you go. Nice one.
And my employee is dead.
On guard!
The security guard is dead.
No.
So now we are reaching into Mighty High's spawn area. Maybe you'd like to talk about it. Mighty.
The smallest
Oh
tower
yeah,
on the
this
server.
is my like skyscraper build, which I didn't build just because I wanted the biggest place on the server at all. And inside it actually has my starter house. So if we go inside, I've actually put my
Oh,
starter
that's
house
cool.
in glass. Because I wasn't quite sure whether I should just take it down or not, so I just thought I'd leave it there and cover it instead.
Oh, there's a hole here.
Like a museum.
Oh, it's there.
Oh,
It's there.
there's quite a few
Covered
holes
that.
here as well. Like this place is still dangerous.
Alright, over here we have the Community Resource Center. So this here was made by Lady Bex. And basically you can just come in here, grab whatever you want. If you need some beds, you can sleep. It's really just meant to help you out in case you die. So over here we have the mail center, or not? Oh, I have mail. Huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you for sending me your banner.
Oh, I forgot I put that in there.
I really should be paying attention to my mail more.
I think we all
Yeah,
should.
I've literally
Yeah.
only checked this like once or
I mean,
twice
I
to be
don't have
fair.
any mail. So
I got a diamond in here for some reason.
Do you want some mail?
and
Oh
a
wait,
slime.
do you
What?
even have a head?
Bookshop is
Why?
now
There's two
open.
of them. There
Okay.
you go. I gave you some mail.
Thank you.
Anyhow, so this here's the mail center. We haven't set up mailboxes for you guys quite just yet, but the plan is to build out another module of one of these mail centers over here. We reached the Crash Report, which is our local newspaper run by Quirky Squid and Lady Bexzilla. So apparently most of this is under authorized access only, but shh. If you come over this way, we're gonna reach Edge's Aquarium. Oh yeah, the Wax Shack is what it's called. If we come over this way, we have Edge's Aquarium and Tree. I really like the style of this build. It's very chaotic. Over here we have a
I really love it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Over
this
here
is
we have
really
a
cool.
community smeltery. Yeah, so it's got 10 furnaces. You can just drop your items into this chest, and then bada bing, bada boom. I realized I didn't put a smeltable item in, so that's fine, whatever. But that'll work out for you, so in case you ever need to smelt something, and you're in the area.
The fuel's behind it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh no, you just put the fuel in that chest and it'll trickle down anyway.
Over here
It's
we have
literally like the basic thing.
over here we have Demi's spawn area, or Deadly Remington's spawn area. And he has a flower farm in the back that is not an eyesore. So if we come over here, we have Medieval Fluffs area. So he's been working on terraforming this whole island here and building this river here. I think it's coming out real nice. It's very fluffy in the style of building.
The river's awesome. The water's cool. Get in. Yay.
I have no idea where that's from.
It's not from anything. It's just from my brain.
That explains it.
It does.
I'm going to stop the video there just for 2 seconds of the tour, because the next bit we saw was this. It was the Wheel of Challenges. Now, the Wheel of Challenges is something I actually visited the day before. It was something that was built by Forge 1, and is designed not to be related to any other type of challenge system you may see on any other Minecraft SMP, but it's designed for you to come along, press the button, and wait for a challenge to be issued to you. When you pick up the challenge, then you have to complete it in your next episode. So I thought I'll give this a try and see how it goes. We don't have to do the challenge if we don't think it's appropriate, but it's a good idea to give it a go. And okay, I've been on the server only a couple of weeks, but I thought, right, let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. So we went over and we decided we were going to hit the button. And out popped our challenge, which was to see if we could play for a day with the sounds off, or play for a duel with the sounds off. But no, play for a day with the sounds off. So we dropped him a tip, though I think it's a bit odd that we're giving him a tip for making our game a bit harder. And yeah, I mean, I thought this could be too much of a problem. I usually play music while I'm playing, so what could go wrong? I mean, nothing could really go wrong, could it? Yeah. Anyway, back to the tour.
If we come over here, we have Graze Dojo. So this was the site of the very first PvP tournament on the server, and you are looking at the champion. There we go. Thank you.
When did that happen?
It happened back in February.
Be
Yeah,
prepared.
that explains then.
In fact, let's start a brawl now.
I'm alright. I'm okay just staying the champion. Over here, we have Lady Bex's rock garden that is also used as a bow fighting arena, but it's not actually symmetrical, so there is a one-side advantage, and part of the challenge is figuring out which side has the advantage. Okay, we come over here. Welcome to Elytra School. This was made by Toby-san. Would you like to explain it?
It's an Elytra school. It's pretty self-explanatory. I feel. I don't think you can come inside with horses, but there are some signs in here explaining how you do it and what you need to pay. Oh, you can just go around. Cool. There's a rocket restriction of 21. There are free rockets over here. And then there is a high score that you'll need to beat, which is currently held by Forge1 with 28 seconds.
So this is my favorite spot. It's the graveyard.
What?
Wait, do you have a graveyard? When did this happen?
So this here is the Quirky died twice, and some horses were also killed. And hopefully we don't have to expand our graveyard further, but if we do, it'll be done. Oh god! Oh dear. Okay. Whoops. As you can see, I am not very horse compatible. Alright. How do I get back up on that path? Alright, I'll just do my tour from down here, that's fine. So, if we walk along this path... Oh right, this here isn't a death trap anymore.
Thank you for that.
So as we come along here,
It used to be a death trap?
It used to be a death trap if you fell in. Yep.
Oh right, there was no glass. I remember.
There was no glass.
It is a big
originally.
hole, Toby.
Sorry, I'm not too good on
Over
this one.
here, oh wait, I can rejoin you guys from here. So this here is the beauty walkway made by Edge and myself. And as you can see, we got a whole bunch of giant holes around here.
Unfortunately, that was the end of the good recordings that I had in terms of the video and everything else for the system there. But do go and check out other people's videos there. RatDog, I'm sure, and Neon Ghost will probably have tour videos up soon, so go and check out what they've got. But I thought we'll give a nice little present to DatNerd as well to thank him for showing us around the server. It was nice to be able to see everything that was going around there. As you can see, we pumped in a load of stuff like the pumpkin pies that we already got. And I thought this was a good opportunity as well to get rid of the dunce cap as well that Forge1 had handed to us on the first episode.
We're by the rock, yeah.
Because I'm cute,
Hello.
but if I was small, I would be even cuter.
Oh, I did it!
Oh, what?
There we are.
Oh, you're there.
I think it's your shulker originally anyway, but I filled it full of stuff for you.
Oh my, oh that's so
Wait,
nice.
has anyone
Oh
got
my
a
god.
red shulker box full of rocket?
I have to take.
Yeah, that's yours. Thank you.
I have a red shulker box.
And
You know,
the
it
dunce cap as well.
It also works kind of nice. Ah, man, thank
And
you.
2 rockets on it.
And so that was the tour that we were given of the central server. Obviously, people had a number of other bases there, so we missed some of the bits out of there. Hopefully, that'll be showing up in other people's videos. And also, there were main bases to go and explore as well, so this was just a centralised area. But seeing the shopping centre, I wanted to turn around and get my own shop built up as well. And I've been working over the weekend. I dug up a lot of sand, a lot of gravel, and then I built this machine that was designed by Cubfan originally. I'll link it in the video in the description below, to build up a load of concrete. And we decided, right, we'll go out there and build our own concrete shop there opposite the bookstore. And I went here, I don't normally do modern builds, I usually go for medieval builds, but this one I thought we'd go for a bit of a more modern design on it, build it a bit like an old sort of showroom sort of style feel to it, and built it up that way. And after we built this, we found out then that that weekend as well, Lunatic had also on the server been digging up lots and lots of sand as well. So we may have competition soon. But at the moment, there was a lot of demand. No one was selling concrete at the moment, so I thought, right, I'll get something in there. And only after I built it, found out that someone else might be going into business. So if that happens, it happens. That's the way it goes, but that's cool. But yeah, we decided to put together this little shop here, and, you know, I think it will do quite well for itself. But after that, we decided we were going to go on and build ourselves a village hall and a village breeder here. So this is a design by a Logical Geek Boy with a breeder at the end here, which was designed by Impulse SV. And I think at this point, I'll show you a time lapse of how we decorate this place up. So I'm not going to show you how this bit's built, but the rest of it, check out the time lapse. Before we take a final look at that village trading hall and breeder, I thought I'd pop by the shop here. This is several days later, just to see if we'd sold anything. And look at this, we'd sold out all the solid green concrete already, so that was a bit of diamonds already in our pocket, already back pocket. We haven't got all of the dye colours in here at the moment. We've only got about 7 or 8 of the colours actually at the moment. That's just because that's all I had available to me at the moment. So one of the things we'll have to do in a future episode is get ourselves a dye farm built up so that we can actually cover all of that side of things. But we've got all these powders. None have been sold so far, but I thought it was still worth selling the powders for slightly cheaper because we're not having to put in the effort of actually mining them up. But also sometimes people like to use the powders in their builds as well. But we also sold some of the white concrete there as well, so that was good. So we started rolling in some more concrete money there. And the other thing there, you heard mention as well, that people were getting their banners sorted, so I thought it was about time we got our banner recreated here on the server. So you'd already seen in a previous episode we put the flag up on top of the of our starter house there, but it was time to actually turn it back into a banner again. So we had this banner previously on a previous one, though I've never used a loom before, so previously we used to have to do this on the normal crafting table and create the design pattern with the dies and everything else that on the actual table itself. So this is much easier, much more convenient doing it this way through the loom. Really appreciate that. So I'm going to have to get a copy of this sent over, but we have got our banner now designed. And then after this point, we go back to our village breeder, and you can see now we have finished it off there. So some of the stuff here wasn't shown on the time lapse, but you can see that we've finished decorating up. We put like a little clock tower on the top of the actual trading hall itself, and this is like a wagon here that I built. And it's the first time I built a wagon in Minecraft. Yeah, two minds about it as to how happy I am with it, and probably look to maybe do some improvements if I build any future wagons at the moment. But it was an attempt at least anyway. But it was sitting outside. I thought we'd have a few goods because it's a trading hall, and you can see our banners were hanging outside the door there as well. And then in here we have these rails going around the top here, which delivers our villagers into their various trading slots once we got them all sorted. As I said, this design is based on one by Logical Geek Boy, which we would include in the description below. And you can see we've already got a couple of villagers in here. I've still got to do a lot of working out with the villagers. There's also space for zombies to be dropped in behind as well, so we can do the whole zombie conversion thing, get our trades down really nice and cheap. We come out the back here, you can see the rail system that goes over the top comes around the back here, so it returns any minecarts back to the system itself, so we're not wasting any minecarts. That's all available to us. And then we come down into this little side bit here, and this is where we sort out what trades our villagers are going to be. So we walk in here and it seals behind us with the piston there. I used a normal piston there rather than the sticky piston because I didn't have a sticky piston available at the time when I built this section. But it seems to do the job just as well. We press the button and it summons along our villager. We can put down the trade station, it converts them. We can then check to see what trades they've got initially, and if we don't like those, we can just destroy the trade station, let them go unemployed again, press it again, they flick back, and then we can check and they got a different trade and see if we want that trade or not. When we're happy with what trade they got, we just press the other button and it sends them along to the next available workstation back in the trading hall. So it works as simply as that. Then we come up to the side here, and this is our delivery system that brings all the villagers over from the breeder here. So you can see we've got a few villagers there waiting to be used. Bit of an odd look there. It's like their heads have all merged into a single block in the top of the cell there. How bizarre there. But then, yeah, we have this water stream that flows all the way down here, and then this will only send down the adults. So only the adults come down this way, and as soon as they're adults, they get sent all the way down here from the village breeder, which you saw at the other end of the tube there, and they dally on down. Just on the side here, we have these little holes as well, you may notice. That's something of my own design, which I'll go into a bit more detail in a bit after I've shown off the village breeder first. So this is where the babies end up. Once they're born, they end up down here. And obviously, because they're not tall enough, they can't be pulled up into the water stream above them. So they stay there until they become adults. So we only get adults going down to be used in the village breeder. And then, in the village trade hall. And then this is the village breeder section here. So this village breeder is a design that was by Impulse SV, though I've gone and checked out Lagging Days' video, which I'll also link up because he's got a few improvements on Impulse's design. Though it should also be noted that even Impulse's design, the farm at the side here was also based on a design by Logical Geek Boy. So I'll also link up that one. I'll link up all the videos below, so do go and check out those if you're interested in building these sort of tutorials here. That's why I didn't do step-by-step building or construction or time lapse or those ones, because they're other people's designs anyway. We're coming around to here though, this bit in the middle, this is what I call the boathouse. So remember those little gaps that we saw in the water stream? That's because down here we've got a couple of switches that if we click them, it diverts the water stream into different locations. Now this switch right in front of us, that diverts any of the bad peasants, shall we say, into a magma stream, which will, well, you can guess what happens there. While this one will divert them over to another chamber over here, which is very similar to the one which was designed by Logical Geek Boy for the village trading hall, which enables me then to separate out some of the villagers and send them up to this segment over here, which is where we can basically eject them from the minecart and put them into a boat so we can take the villagers off to other projects as well. So not just the village trade hall, but say if we wanted to build up an iron farm or we wanted to build up some food farms, we can take them through that way. Anyway, I'm Draken, this is the DrakenWerks, and as you can see behind me there, we have it all built up. We'll need to connect this up with our main base at some point in time, but quite a busy episode, I think. A shop, a village breeder, a village hall, and a tour of the server. That's not bad going, I think. Have a good one. Bye.